Car and Driver magazine said shut a door and you'll hear a solid thunk. They also said you won't find a buzz or a rattle. Now, doesn't that sound like your kind of car? The 1990 Geo Prizm.
Geo.
And here's a special Geo Prizm offer. 2.9% GMAC financing or $800 cash back. Plus, if Geo's your first new car, you can get $600 toward your down payment with GMAC financing at select Chevrolet dealers now.
Coming up at 11, a gang of white teens shoot a black man in Brooklyn in what police say was a racial attack. Baseball legend Pete Rose is banned from the game for life.
Also tonight, an exclusive News 4 New York Post poll. It is excellent news for Mayor Koch, trouble for David Dinkins, and bad for Rudy Giuliani.
All ahead at 11.
Critics love Cookie.
Yo.
A fast, funny movie. Peter Falk and Emily Lloyd set off fireworks. Emily Lloyd is a total delight. Peter Falk, Diane Wiest, Emily Lloyd. Cookie, directed by Susan Seidelman. Rated R, now playing. Now all the sleek, hot street machines you're looking for are parked in one garage. Fayva. And look out, the big names are on sale at great Fayva prices. Men's Reeboks, Jordache, and Olympians. And jump into women's Reeboks, Jordache, and Olympians.
Changes begin with a need, a feeling there's somewhere you've got to be going. You're loving the change when it makes you smile. Cherokee, Cherokee comfort, Cherokee style. Won't you let yourself grow? An American tradition. Let yourself grow. Cherokee way.
Cherokee apparel and shoes at Macy's.
Be cool.
CD 101.9.
Very cool.
There's nothing like the feeling of being right where you belong.
Come home to the best. Only on NBC.
At Lexus, we didn't just suppress the engine noise. We suppressed the gear noise, the exhaust noise, the wind noise. And all that was left was the perfect environment for you to create a little noise of your own. Introducing the Lexus LS400 luxury sedan, the result of our pursuit of perfection.
Tastes too good.
Tastes too good to be, but it's not.
Tastes too good to be, you know.
Tastes too good to be, you know what?
I don't believe it.
Tastes too good to be, but it's true. Tastes too good to be good for you.
Nah.
Much too good to be. Leave it to Louis Rich to be.
No way.
Way too good to be so fat-free.
Louis Rich oven roasted turkey breast.
Tastes too good to be 97% fat-free.
Tastes too good.
Last year, 6 million people bought a refrigerator 1 year too soon. Introducing the new refrigerator from Maytag. Buy one now, and if it's not working by the year 2000, we'll buy it back. See your Maytag dealer for details. See a Maytag repairman in our commercials. The new refrigerator from Maytag. The dependability people.
It's Color Tile's lowest prices of the year sale. Come now and save up to 77%. Save on wall and floor ceramics, solids and patterns from just 48 cents. Wood flooring as low as $1.32. Every in-stock Armstrong Solarian vinyl tile, just 73 cents. In-stock wall coverings, plus new color carpet. All DuPont Stainmaster, now as low as $8.88. Save up to 77% at Color Tile's lowest prices of the year sale. But hurry, sale ends Sunday.
There's one thing I hate about my legs. Shaving. They feel like sandpaper the next day. Now there's a way to have silky, smooth legs that last for weeks. It's the brilliant Epilady. Epilady's coil removes hair at the root, so there's no stubble the next day. Epilady proves that we ladies weren't meant to shave. Another beauty breakthrough from Epi products. Now Epi Heat, a heat pack for more comfortable hair removal with Epi.
The delicious crunch of Cracklin oat bran has gotten you in trouble again. How do you defend yourself?
Did you eat all the Cracklin oat bran?
I don't have to answer that.
Did you eat all the Cracklin oat bran?
Well, you're the one holding the box.
Did you eat all the Cracklin oat bran?
What Cracklin oat bran?
With the irresistibly sweet taste of Kellogg's Cracklin oat bran, an open box is an empty box.
Want to know a secret? On Saturday, September 9th, NBC's cartoons are new again. Let's watch together on Secret Saturday, September 9th.
Oh, to be a star.
Your dream can come true. Every week this September, NBC and Sears could make you a star. You'll fly first class on Continental Airlines for a week in Hollywood. Appear on a primetime NBC show. Take home a Buick Riata, $10,000 cash, and more. Thousands of other prizes, too. For details, check the Sears supplement in next Sunday's paper or visit your Sears retail store.
I'm a star, and I owe it all to NBC and Sears.
NBC News at this hour. I'm Cassandra Clayton. A federal grand jury in New York today indicted Jose Rodriguez Gacha, a reputed leader of Colombia's Medellin drug cartel, on charges of importing heroin to the United States. It was a historic day in Poland as the parliament confirmed Tadeusz Mazowiecki as the Soviet bloc's first non-communist prime minister. And it was the end of an era in baseball as Reds manager Pete Rose was kicked out of the game for gambling.
I'm Jim McKay for General Motors. You've been hearing a lot about car sales this summer, but you've been waiting for the big one. Here it is. America's biggest car company announces the biggest sale in its history, GM's Big Easy Sale. Over $1 billion big. Total cash back and dealer incentives over 60% bigger than last month. It's on every single 89 GM car and light truck. The Big Easy. It's that big, it's that easy. It's at your GM dealer right now.
Butterball turkey cold cuts. Any way you slice it, they're delicious. Butterball ham, Butterball bologna, or Butterball smoked turkey breast. They're up to 98% fat-free and all Butterball. So any way you slice it, it's
delicious. Treat yourself, oh so good, with the nutty crunch of Kudos granola snack. Kudos made chocolate be everything it should. So treat yourself, oh so good.
Next, risky business abounds on A Different World when the Huxtables visit the Hillman campus. And on Cheers, what kind of tricks does Sammy have up his sleeve this time? Maybe he's not so macho anymore. And who says you can't be friends and lovers on Dear John? What do you think?
Kirk. This is Jerry Burns of Dear John. Kirk. The name is Kirk. You know, this could be the start of a beautiful relationship. Your place or mine. I suggest you come to my place. That's Dear John. Tonight.
Monday, an outrageous outdoor out.
You didn't bring the VCR?
It's campy comedy with creature comforts.
Who's going to tuck me in?
Then a shopping spree gets out of hand.
You think I went overboard? But the crew of the Titanic.
And Lisa's about to lose the shirt off her back.
We'll have to sell your clothes. Bidding is open.
Saved by the Bell, following Al Monday.
This year, all the new cars, all the Fords, Chryslers, imports, have one thing in common. The ultimate gasoline guarantee. Amoco is so confident in the quality of engine cleaning ultimate, they guarantee its regular use in any new car will prevent fuel system problems caused by gasoline. Or Amoco pays you for the repair. This guarantee is for every new car, and only at Amoco.
Couldn't have happened at a better time. Maidenform. Buy two, get one free.
Pete Rose banned for life at 11.
Introducing a fresh idea in air deodorizers.
I'm a registered nurse.
sprays that we use are very medicinal. This is a light, clean, fresh scent. Yeah, I'd love to know what it is. It's Lysol. It doesn't smell medicine-y, and it smells light and fresh and airy.
Lysol disinfectant spray cleans the air everywhere.
Guys, you did it.
Announcing a new addition to the Lysol spray family with a light, clean scent and all the power of Lysol spray. New Lysol disinfectant spray, light scent.
Which floor?
6.
I did that. I did the walls, the ceiling, everything. I'm on 8 now. Moving up in the world. This is your floor.
Thank you.
I got a way to beat the market. I get the best produce at the best prices, and I freeze it in a Ziploc freezer bag so it stays fresh tasting for months. I only wish all my investments were this secure.
Put your trust in a Ziploc bag.
Have your contact lenses gotten so uncomfortable you feel like trashing them? Well, don't. Give them a bath in OptiZyme weekly, and they'll feel comfortable again. OptiZyme from Alcon. We can help you love your lenses.
Several years ago, Lexus engineers took a long, hard look at the sports sedans of the world and were so underwhelmed, they decided to create one of their own with luxuries the others lacked, such as bird's eye maple, a 6-speaker stereo, an airbag, even anti-lock brakes. Introducing the Lexus ES250, the luxury sedan of sports sedans.
Every time you go to the store and don't buy a Perdue chicken, you could be taking a gamble. You could get a chicken that's a little skinny, or one that tastes a little funny, or one that's not so fresh, or tender, or juicy. You might even get one as good as Perdue. Why chance it?
What makes a woman unforgettable? Her smile.
Great hands.
Charisma. Inner peace. Revlon nail enamel. Irresistible colors. Irresistibly long-lasting. Unforgettable Revlon.
There are bras that fit and bras that flatter. I'll settle for both.
My way is Hanes her way.
Hanes Her Way satin and lace bras. Come feel how good a pretty bra can fit.
My way is Hanes her way.
A shopping spree gets out of hand.
You think I went overboard?
Like the crew of the Titanic.
And Lisa's about to lose the shirt off her back.
Well, sell your clothes.
Saved by the Bell, Monday.
Hey, Becky, what's the SW stand for in SW Graham? That's easy. So wholesome, because it's made with Graham, one of the original health foods. Stanley Willis, the outfielder for the Blazers. Why would Kellogg name a cereal after a ball player? Simply wonderful, because it's shredded into biscuit. Maybe it stands for so what? As long as it tastes good. How does he do that?
Kellogg's SW Graham, the family cereal that's wholesome, and then some.
You've got to roll 12 layers of thin dough to make my strudel. Now, Liebchen, to keep it fresh, do you think I would put it in anything but a Ziploc storage bag?
Put your trust in a Ziploc bag.
What happens when Tampax tampons and your favorite scent get together? New baby powder deodorant Tampax tampons. No heavy perfume smell, just a light, fresh scent. New baby powder deodorant Tampax tampons.
Next on Cheers, you know Sam's always got a trick up his sleeve, but maybe he's not so macho anymore. And who says you can't be friends and lovers on Dear John? Then on L.A. Law, don't miss the Emmy-nominated performances of Larry Drake and Amanda Plummer when Benny meets Alice. A very special L.A. Law tonight.
NBC's getting ready for this fall with new shows that'll be the best of all. See the stars that are having so much fun, cause they know they're gonna be on #1. And only on NBC.
Sister Kate.
This fall.
NBC News at this hour. I'm Cassandra Clayton. U.S. law enforcement officials have told NBC News it appears that many Colombian drug bosses have fled to Brazil. The drug lords declared total war against the Colombian government, bombing political offices and other buildings in Medellin, the center of the cocaine business. Cincinnati Reds manager Pete Rose was banned from baseball for life because of gambling. Under the rules, he may apply for reinstatement in a year. The Reds named Rose's top assistant, Tommy Helms, to succeed him. And Harvard scientists report that a painkiller blocks craving for cocaine in monkeys and may hold even greater promise for people addicted to a combination of cocaine and heroin called speedball. More news later on this NBC station.
I'm borrowing $200,000. I've got to buy 2 trucks. I've got to hire a couple of drivers. That's 2 health and benefit plans. I've got a computerized inventory. I've got a lot of questions. I'm going to call that guy at the bank. He did give me his home phone number.
They say that when you die, you enter a brilliant white light.
Walk towards the light.
But what if you had never died at all, and something you could never imagine was awaiting you?
Go!
Once in 1,000 years comes an adventure like this. Millennium, rated PG-13.
Starts tomorrow at theaters everywhere.
Deadly racial violence in Brooklyn sparked by jealous rage at 11.
Cheers is filmed before a live studio audience.
What a... Folks, I got a news flash for you. It's the news in New Mexico, New Orleans, New York, New Hampshire, too. McDonald's new country-style McChicken sandwich. It's unanimous in Washington for special country seasoning. In Alaska's chill or Miami's heat, they love that all-white breast meat. Yeah, it's Coca-Cola and a hot McChicken for the country taste the whole country's digging. This just could make McDonald's famous. New country-style McChicken at McDonald's. Wherever there's a light shining in the night, we'll be there. GE is high, warm and bright. Wherever there's a moment and a dream inside, GE is light, we'll be there. Things to life.
How do you best harness the awesome power of an Eclipse? Use all 4 wheels. Introducing the Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX Turbo with full-time all-wheel drive.
People who count on my brakes are important to me. So the people who work on my brakes are important to me.
The people who work on your brakes at Midas are trained brake experts. Remember, nobody beats Midas. Nobody.
If you have hay fever, you can look and look. It can be very confusing trying to find a hay fever product that relieves your sneezing, stuffy nose and your watery eyes without making you drowsy in the bargain. Very confusing.
See your doctor and end the confusion, because now you can get fast relief from all your hay fever symptoms without the drowsiness you may have had before. See your doctor.
Merrill Dow Pharmaceuticals. The finer things. Happily, some are affordable, like Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. Grey Poupon has the classic quality of the original French Dijon recipe created centuries ago. A distinctively delicious taste for meats, salad dressings, and sauces. So enjoy one of life's finer pleasures.
Pardon, monsieur, est-ce que vous avez du Grey Poupon?
Mais bien sûr. Grey Poupon, one of life's finer pleasures.
I'm a born skeptic. So these deals and cashbacks everybody's shouting about go right by me. Now GM's saying they're having their biggest sale ever on every single GM 89 car and light truck. Please, see me buying that?
Announcing GM's Big Easy Sale with over $1 billion in rebates and dealer incentives.
I bought it.
And it's on right now.
Please have right on a full
is being slammed.
Bill Walsh joins Dick Enberg.
He breaks the tackle, and the juice is loose.
O.J. Simpson joins Bob Costas. NBC football. It's a whole new ball game.
Talk to me, CJ. What are you really feeling?
It's very sweet.
This is what sets every Mazda apart. It's called Conseil Engineering. Engineering based on human feelings.
Keep an eye on his pulse, please.
With it, Mazda can actually learn how to create cars that feel just right. Because to us, feeling right is what driving is really all about. Come feel a Mazda.
It just feels right.
Life doesn't stand still for a headache. That's why you need Maximum Strength Anisin 3. Why 3? Because it's aspirin-free, sodium-free, caffeine-free. Maximum Strength Anisin 3. The right relief for the way we live today.
Coming on video cassette. When Larry's wife and Maria's husband have an affair, there's only one thing Larry and Maria can do.
Maria, would you dance with me?
Larry Kuzinski, I would love to dance with you.
Fall in love. Cousins from Paramount. Reserve your copy today.
Next, who says you can't be friends and lovers? Right, Kirk?
This is Jerry Burns of Dear John. Kirk. The name is Kirk. You know, this could be the start of a beautiful relationship. Your place or mine. I suggest you come to my place.
Then don't miss the Emmy-nominated performances of Larry Drake and Amanda Plummer on L.A. Law tonight.
The cops seen a whole lot of trouble.
What happens out here is my whole world.
The robbers after a whole lot of money.
We're not here to hurt anybody. They're taking us back. We got only one shot. You got a good reason for your frame of mind.
You do what you do best, trying to stop guys like me.
Get ready for a whole lot of movie.
A surprise of a lifetime.
For the first time anywhere, L.A. Takedown, Sunday.
It starts here. A cool breeze blowing down from Canada. It's blowing smoother, blowing crisper. Molson. It's a breeze going down. It's the imported beer with a taste closer to home. A special feeling all around. Molson. It's a breeze going down.
On the next Live at 5 is an all-night party for Buster Poindexter. He'll tell us about his new album, Buster Goes Berserk. We will show you the latest pictures from Voyager 2 and talk to an expert about what this means for space exploration. Plus, Dr. Bruce Hensel tells us about a new treatment for psoriasis. And what's new, Pussycat? Tom Jones tells Catherine Kinley to move closer. She talks to him about his brand new album and concert tour, all on the next Live at 5.
Results of an exclusive mayoral poll at 11.
Come home to the best, only on NBC.
We knew this day would come. You're grown up now and off on your own. It's a relief to know you're not going off by yourself. We found you the perfect escort, a Ford Escort, with performance we can trust and quality we can believe in. Oh, we checked out the imports, but hey, they're not Ford.
Daddy, my Escort's perfect.
See your dealer now for low financing or special savings during the official Ford clearance.
Oh, man, on the field, I'm either tossing passes or I'm getting crushed. So off the field, give me the fit and feel of Hanes underwear. You know, nothing's ever going to help me forget the licks I took. But Hanes gives me something no linebacker ever will. Comfort. Real comfort.
Now you're wearing what you like. Ain't nothing else feels so right.
You're looking for a hay fever product that doesn't make you drowsy. You look and look. It can be very confusing. All those products, all those ingredients, all those claims. You just can't seem to find something that's right for you. It's very confusing.
See your doctor and end the confusion, because now you can get fast relief from all your hay fever symptoms without the drowsiness you may have had before. See your doctor.
Merrill Dow Pharmaceuticals.
One of the reasons you'll find the new Lexus LS400 luxury sedan so memorable is because it remembers you better than any car in the world. Lexus spent 6 years pursuing consummate luxury. Now the world's luxury car makers may have to pursue Lexus.
Here's your butter, Henry.
Half the calories of butter or margarine.
Half what, Henry?
My goodness, she's half your age. Put those eyes back on your toast where they belong, Henry.
Next time, butter your bread with Philly instead.
Gonna be there a day early.
Morning, it's me.
Yeah, how's Mama doing? She okay?
It's already happening. People calling long distance with 1 free month of U.S. Sprint.
Market isn't open till coast to coast today. It's midnight here. We're just shutting down.
Call Sprint now. Get 1 free month plus the best savings versus AT&T. This is one offer that seems to be catching on. He takes down outlaws. He takes down banks. One must now take down the other. I'm coming for you. LA Takedown, a world premiere Sunday.
The ultimate driving machine. What a luxury car should be. Engineered like no other car in the world. A car you can believe in. These days, it seems that every luxury automaker has some sort of impressive slogan. But there's one claim that makes all the others seem insignificant. A claim that no automaker but Acura is entitled to make. #1 in customer satisfaction, 3 years in a row.
Black cherry cooler. Black cherry cooler.
It's the thought of a Wendy's Big Classic made with 2 slices of cheese, extra tomatoes, lettuce, and onion. Makes your mouth water. Get your hands on a Big Classic with cheese today.
Next, don't miss the Emmy-nominated performances of Larry Drake and Amanda Plummer when Benny meets Alice on a special L.A. Law. And later tonight, join Johnny for the Best of Carson and his guests, Sigourney Weaver, Reba McEntire, and Bob Uecker. And 30-somethings Melanie Mayron joins Dave on Late Night with David Letterman.
Friday, it's a battle in the nation's capital when the Miami Dolphins take on the Washington Redskins.
NBC football. It's a whole new ball game.
An innocent couple.
Are we lost?
Trapped in a city of terror.
The only thing that matters is getting out of here.
Final Jeopardy, Monday.
NBC News at this hour. I'm Cassandra Clayton. The Voyager 2 spacecraft is speeding toward tonight's encounter with Neptune, the final goal in a 12-year journey through space. There's a new sex scandal in Japan. A magazine says Chief Cabinet Secretary Takuo Yamashita had a 3-year relationship with a bar hostess and paid her $20,000 to keep quiet. And on Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial surged 56 points to close at their highest level in history.
You say you got a rainy day, you want to chase the clouds away, have a little sunshine. Have a little sunshine. Have a bunch, you can have it all. You're having no cholesterol, have a little sunshine. Have a little sunshine.
Now you can get the great taste of sunshine with no cholesterol. There's absolutely no cholesterol in virtually all of Sunshine's cookies and crackers.
Have a little sunshine. No cholesterol at all. Have a little sunshine.
The Package is the best political thriller since No Way Out. Devastating, says Jeffrey Lyons, sneak previews. Terrifically entertaining, says Joanna Langfield, LBS Movie Time Radio Network. You're working for the Russians. Bob Thomas, Associated Press, calls The Package a top-notch thriller. Joanna Cassidy is stunning. Gene Hackman at his best since The French Connection. Gene Hackman. The Package, rated R. Starts Friday, August 25th at theaters everywhere.
When you're hot, you're hot.
The
hottest deal around is your #1 Ford dealer's official clearance. Now get low 2.9 financing or $1,500 cash back on Thunderbird. Or get 2.9 financing or $1,000 cash back on Taurus. And that's before you make your best clearance deal. It's a great time to buy. Price and selection may never be better. See your #1 Ford dealer for the hottest deal around during his official clearance.
Ford dealer, when you're hot, you're hot.
Deadly racial violence in Brooklyn sparked by jealous rage at 11.
Previously on LA Law.
You affect me.
Talk to me, CJ. What are you really feeling?
It's very sweet.
This is what sets every Mazda apart. It's called Conseil Engineering. Engineering based on human feelings.
Keep an eye on his pulse, please.
With it, Mazda can actually learn how to create cars that feel just right. Because to us, feeling right is what driving is really all about. Come feel Mazda.
It just feels right.
California. I've captured your essence, your spirit, and sparkle, your style, and sophistication.
Introducing Jacqueline Smith's California.
The fragrance that captures the dream.
Every woman knows that every pair of pantyhose wears out, sooner or later. But for my money, the later the better.
Pantyhose that last are no nonsense.
Sheila, the heat of a cop to be arresting.
I never want to live without you.
To another woman, the touch of a thief can steal her heart.
I'd like to see you again.
But all good fantasies must shatter when heroes hit the streets.
When I hooked up with you, you knew you were going to share me.
When it's over, two women will never forget the LA Takedown, a world premiere Sunday.
What do a growing number of violent criminals have in common? Their sex. Bad Girls in NBC News Summer Special, Wednesday.
At Lexus, we didn't just suppress the engine noise. We suppressed the gear noise, the exhaust noise, the wind noise. And all that was left was the perfect environment for you to create a little noise of your own. Introducing the Lexus LS400 luxury sedan, the result of our pursuit of perfection.
Hold out your finger, please.
In the last year or so, millions of people have decided to have their cholesterol checked. Many of them have also started eating healthier, including foods like Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran, with more oat bran than any leading ready-to-eat cereal. If you haven't tried either one of these things, we'd like to recommend them. There's at least one you'll really enjoy. Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran. To millions of people, it's the oat bran that makes sense.
You asleep?
No.
Thinking about the house?
Yes.
Sure we can afford it?
No.
Uptight?
Yes.
Buying a home can make you a little uneasy when you don't know what to expect. But if you get the new Best Buyer Guidebook from Coldwell Banker, we'll take you through every step, from finding a home to financing it. So don't get left in the dark.
Is it going to be okay?
Call Coldwell Banker and expect the best. A member of the Sears Financial Network.
It's just a pure and natural beer for you. So icy cold, so crisp, so clear for you. The king of beer, so fresh, so true for you. You got the taste, this bud's for you.
All brand, part of your health kick?
Yeah. Helps ensure I get enough fiber.
Each morning, Tracy Reed takes out some fiber insurance with Kellogg's All Bran, concentrated fiber that can help her meet the National Cancer Institute's guidelines for a high-fiber, low-fat diet. A diet some studies suggest may reduce the risks of certain forms of cancer.
Oh, you're crazy to worry about stuff like that.
I'd be crazy not to.
Kellogg's All Bran. Make it your daily fiber policy.
I used to think spaghetti sauce was spaghetti sauce. But you know, when you see Prego and Ragu side by side, the difference really comes through. Mmm.
Prego spaghetti sauce. Homemade taste. It's in there.
What good is spending a fortune on brand name sneakers if you have nothing left over to play with?
LA Law will be right back.
Come on over. NBC's getting ready for the fall. New shows that will be best of all. See the stars that are having so much fun. Cause you know they're gonna be your number one. And they're only on NBC.
They watch the series Spidey's this fall.
Come on in.
This News 4 update is sponsored by the New York State Lottery.
Good evening. Coming up at 11, a gang of white teens in Brooklyn attacks a black man with baseball bats and a gun, killing him. Police say it's an act of racist violence. Baseball legend Pete Rose is suspended from the game for life.
An exclusive News 4 New York Post poll on the New York mayoral election. It's great news for Mayor Koch, troubling news for David Dinkins, and political disaster for Rudolph Giuliani.
Complete details at 11.
We'd go on a second honeymoon.
And a third honeymoon. And a fourth honeymoon. And a fifth honeymoon.
New York Lotto. All you need is $1 and a dream.
Be cool.
CD 101.9.
Very cool. If you've been thinking about getting a new Honda CRX, we'd just like to remind you, they go fast.
Jordache Basics.
Who's ahead in the race for mayor? Exclusive poll results tonight at 11.
L.A. Law, sponsored in part by Kellogg's Rice Krispies, the only cereal that goes snap, crackle, pop.
Kids and breakfast. When I give them what I want them to have, I feel like a meanie. When I give in to what they want, I feel like a pushover. Thank goodness for Rice Krispies. It's got the wholesome rice and the vitamins and minerals they need. And it's got that snap, crackle, pop fun they want. With Rice Krispies, I feel perfect.
Good old Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Makes a mom feel perfect.
Several years ago, Lexus engineers took a long, hard look at the sports sedans of the world and were so underwhelmed, they decided to create one of their own with luxuries the others lacked, such as bird's eye maple, a 6-speaker stereo, an airbag, even anti-lock brakes. Introducing the Lexus ES250, the luxury sedan of sports sedans.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish my old partner was here tonight, because this used to be our song. I have everything.
All my dreams come true. You're my arms, soft and bomb, and a hope for two.
In the movies, happy endings are easy, but in the real world, they take solid planning. So for investment advice, peace of mind, even buying or selling a home, come to the companies of the Prudential and build your future on the rock.
Dry is bold and wet. The taste of dry is less sweet. Michelob Dry, brewed longer, so taste after taste, there's just no aftertaste. Michelob Dry, bold taste with no aftertaste.
Bill Walsh joins Dick Enberg. O.J. Simpson joins Bob Costas. NBC Football. It's a whole new ball game.
Who has been drinking my wild berries? I bought peach and one's gone too.
So everyone's missing a Seagram's cooler. Interesting.
It's not us.
It must be them.
Okay, girls.
I'm Jim McKay for General Motors. You've been hearing a lot about car sales this summer, but you've been waiting for the big one. Here it is. America's biggest car company announces the biggest sale in its history, GM's Big Easy Sale. Over $1 billion big. Total cash back and dealer incentives over 60% bigger than last month. It's on every single 89 GM car and light truck. The Big Easy. It's that big, it's that easy. It's at your GM dealer right now.
Oh, to be a star.
Your dream can come true. Every week this September, NBC and Sears could make you a star. You'll fly first class on Continental Airlines for a week in Hollywood. Appear on a primetime NBC show. Take home a Buick Rihanna, $10,000 cash, and more. Thousands of other prizes, too. For details, check the Sears supplement in next Sunday's paper or visit your Sears retail store.
I'm a star, and I owe it all to NBC and Sears.
Saturday night on NBC, it could be the Deacon's last supper when Thelma serves up a poison pâté, Sacre Bleu, followed by 13 East, The Golden Girls, and Empty Nest, Saturday.
I'm Deborah Norville. A growing number of violent criminals have one thing in common, their sex. I'll bring you face to face with some of America's most dangerous women, Bad Girls, an NBC News summer special, Wednesday.
Hardball's about two cops.
And you get mad. We dum-da-dum-dum.
NBC's getting ready for the fall. Hardball. You watch the hard, you'll have a ball.
And the only. I never thought of it like that.
Next on News 4 New York, a pack of white teens attacks a black man with baseball bats and a gun. He is dead. Police say racism is to blame. Pete Rose is thrown out of baseball for life for gambling on his own games.
Also an exclusive News 4 New York Post poll that has great news for Mayor Koch, troubling news for David Dinkins, and terrible news for Rudolph Giuliani. And the Voyager 2 is speeding toward its final destination at 42,000 miles an hour. Up next.